everybody. I hope that you are doing well. Thank you so much for joining me here today, where we are going to talk about the book My Fine Fellow by Jennieke Cohen. This book is YA historical fiction, and it reimagines England in the 1830s. The ruler is Queen Charlotte, who did not die in childbirth as a princess, and she has ascended to the throne. Women in this reimagined world have more freedom than they did in Victorian England. In fact, only women are allowed to study for and become culinarians, experts on food, flavors, and food preparation. Helena and Penelope are friends who are both studying to become culinarians. They are in their final year of school and each needs to pick a final project. When they meet Elijah Little, a food street vendor, Helena believes that she has found her final project, a project that will instill her place as top in the class. She offers to teach him about flavors and not only improve his cooking skills, but turn him into a gentleman chef. Penelope has traveled as far away as the Americas with her parents. She has her sights set on proving the value of foods from places other than Europe, including the flavors of her mother's Filipino roots. A lot is being asked of Elijah, and Helena's brusque ways have him at his limits. Penelope steps in to help Helena and Elijah. This project causes Penelope to truly see her friend's inconsistent manners and prejudices. She'll have to decide if she is willing to continue to put up with it or if it's time to confront Helena. It's the story of three people on the cusp of adulthood and how this project changes their lives and their friendship. The story is loosely based on the musical My Fair Lady. The tone of the book is similar to the light tone of the musical, while dealing with some significant issues. What are some titles to read for a similar experience? There are other books that remind me of this experience, and I've talked about them recently, so I'll not go into detail on them. I'll just mention them. Any of the Lady Janie series or the Mary series by Cynthia Hand, Brodi, Ashton, and Jodi Meadows, or the Cursebreakers series by Brigid Kemmerer will be a good pick for you if you're interested in this story. The other titles we are going to discuss are all reimaginings of classic literature. First up is The Court of Miracles by Kester Grant. This is historical fiction, and it is a retelling of Victor Hugo's Les Miserables. The French Revolution has faltered, and Paris is divided between royalty and the 9 criminal guilds. Nina is a talented burglar and a member of the Thieves Guild. She spends her life divided between midnight robberies, avoiding her abusive father, and keeping her adopted sister Eddie safe. Eddie attracts the attention of the Lord of the Guild of Flesh, and soon Nina is caught in a desperate race to keep her safe. A race that will take her from the city's dark underbelly to the glittering courts of Louis XVII. Next is The Looking Glass Wars by Frank Beddor, a retelling of Alice in Wonderland. Alice Hart is the orphaned heir to the Wonderland throne. She escapes from her Aunt Red and finds herself alone in Victorian London, where she is befriended by an author named Lewis Carroll. She tells him her story, hoping that he will get her story out and someone will help her and find her. But Lewis Carroll gets the story very wrong. Hatter Madigan knows her story and is searching the world for Alice, so that she can go back to Wonderland and challenge Red and regain her throne. And The Last True Poets of the Sea by Julia Drake. This is a retelling of The Twelfth Night by William Shakespeare. The Larkin family is more than lucky. they persevere. That is what siblings Violet and Sam have always been told. When the lyric sank, their third great-grandmother swam to shore, fell in love, and founded Lyric Maine. Wrecks are a recurring theme in their lives. Violet can't stop partying with the wrong people, and Sam has tried to take his life. Sent back to Lyric while Sam is recovering, Violet becomes obsessed with the missing piece of her family's story, the Lyric shipwreck, and she embarks on a mission to find it and make amends. Violet goes in search of the wreckage and builds bridges along the way. I would be remiss if I did not mention Jennieke Cohen's first book, Dangerous Alliance, in which Lady Victoria Ashton has everything she could possibly want. Her sister is happily wed, and the future of their family estate is secure. But in one night, her life is overturned. Now she must marry or her family will be destitute. Using wisdom she has gained from reading Jane Austen books, she enters the societal season. But Jane Austen has little advice on which suitor Victoria should pursue: the scoundrel Mr. Carmichael, her former best friend Tom Sherborne, or Mr. Selby. Her books also have little to say about the accidents that keep happening around her. Accidents that could prevent her from reaching her wedding day. And there we are. I hope that you enjoyed this look at My Fine Fellow and other titles to read for a similar experience or a new spin on a classic tale. I hope you'll join me next time when we will take a look at Star Wars: The High Republic, Midnight Horizon by Daniel Jose Older. And until then, I hope that you enjoy whatever you do and whatever you read. And thank you.